Let me just conclude this webinar series. So we have started 4 weeks back. This series, Understanding Reversibility, Edward Fredkin Memorial Lectures. Our focus has been to talk about or understand or comprehend reversibility from different angles. Like we touched upon the quantum and reversible computing, time reversibility, symmetries, reversible logic design, asynchronism and reversibility, information mechanics, reversibility in CA, thermodynamics, and the second law of physics, the notion of invertibility, and today the philosophical angle of reversibility in the presence and absence, perception of absence. So it has been a very interesting discussion so far. Now, I'd like to invite Sukanta sir to say a few words about the event. We are running out of time, so just a few words.
Thank you, Komalika. Yeah, we are really at the end of our webinar series. As I recall, we started thinking of organizing this event in the beginning of this year, so January. Uh, Even before that, we were thinking that we want to organize something because just Edward Fredkin, you know, a great scientist and uh, you know an engineer also, uh, is inventor. As Wolfram was saying, he was an inventor. Hmm. Uh, in memory of Edward Fredkin, we wanted to organize this webinar series, and we, as you have said, as Kamalika was saying, that we thought to cover and reversibility from various angles, from physics point of view, from computation point of view, from philosophy point of view, etc., etc. Accordingly, we tried to contact the prospective, speakers, the eminent speakers, eminent scientists, and the thing is that uh, in the whole journey, what I realized that many of the scientists, they wanted to talk so many things. They have so many things to share regarding reversibility. When we approached, we are very grateful to all of the speakers. They, they accepted our invitation. They joined us, and today, Toffoli, we ended today's talk. Toffoli, Thomas Toffoli, and Smita Sarkar. And I recall when we approached Toffoli, he readily accepted our invitation. So, in this end, we are very grateful to all our speakers who gave time to talk in this series. We started our journey in the last month, 27th. So, and first speaker was Professor Sushmita Shurkole and Fenisi Morita. Shurkole was talking about quantum logic and quantum logic design and reversibility, whereas Kenichi Morita was talking about the reversibility in cell automata. Uh, so these things, this is the first day. Second day, we have two talks again. One was on reversibility and asynchronism. That was I was giving this talk, and then the next was Marvelous, normal Marvelous. We are very grateful to Norm Marvelous because he, agreed to give a talk within so short notice. Within 1 week, he agreed. We were in travel at the time, but he agreed to join us. And our program was from 5, yeah, from no, sorry, from 4 p.m. And he was from US, and his time was 6:30. In early morning, he joined us, so we are very grateful, And even today, Norm Magulas joined us, and
Yeah,
he was so enthusiastic. Yeah, he's so enthusiastic and that really encouraged us. We, the people of Automata India, we are a small group, and we are interested in Solar Automata. We are trying to we organize such kind of events, and we really this event actually this webinar series gave us a fresh air. People like Toffoli, people like Margolas, they encouraged us. Even today, when Toffoli and Margolas was talking, he was inviting us to improve his cam to automata machines. Anyway, so third day actually, today is the fourth day. Third day, Stephen Wolfram gave his talk. It was a long talk, but very beautiful, very interactive. And again, as usual, Wolfram's talk was very rich. And finally, we reached to the end and the today's talk. And I must one thing I want to share at the end that Professor Smita Sarkar's talk is completely different. And the way of thinking, and you know, from philosophical point of view, it enlight. Actually, it is very enlightening to me as she was talking about absence and presence, and then reversibility, and he was matching, the coupling these two concepts, and I can say that I can we should think uh, reversibility from this angle, and how can you relate the reversibility, our traditional understanding of reversibility, as well as the reversibility she has talked today. So anyway, we are very grateful. I have personally enjoyed the whole series a lot. Uh, thank you once again, and thank you all the participants who come forward and who joined us for this question. Asked several questions. Uh, so I hope in near future we'll be able to organize such events, and we'll get all of you. Thank you, Kamalika. Thank you. This for my side. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. We thank our eminent speakers once again for agreeing to share their valuable time, knowledge, and insights with us and interact with us. As a small token of gratitude, we want to present a virtual memento for them because it's a online event. If it was offline, we would have loved it to be offline and presented the memento to them in person and interacted with them, but it's not possible. So just kind of virtual memento. First day the talk was logic synthesis method for reversible and quantum circuits by Professor Sushmita Shurkole. I'll ask Subroto to please present the slide. This is for Sushmita ma'am. Her talk was logic synthesis method for reversible and quantum circuits, followed by Professor Kenichi Morita's talk, time reversible symmetries in reversible cellular automata and their applications. These two were our first day. Then on the second day, we had first talk was given by Shukanta sir, asynchronism and reversibility and introspection from cellular automata perspective. And then we had Don Margolis, who agreed to give us his time in the early morning, and today it is even earlier. So it's like kind of very early morning today. Still, he came and joined and had a very good panel discussion with us. So Professor Norman Margolis talked about information mechanics then and now. Then on the third day, we had Stephen Wolfram. Stephen Wolfram is very busy person, but he still gave us 3 hours of his time in the late night of his time and talked at length about reversibility and irreversibility in cellular automata and physics with an interlude on the life of Ed Fredkin. Then we are now at the concluding day 4. Our first talk was by Professor Thomas Toffoli on the gift of invertibility in math, physics, and cellular automata, which we all really enjoyed his type of storytelling and talking about many things and relating all of them finally in together. We really enjoyed interacting with him. And then the final concluding talk, which was totally different from everything we know. And it was really kind of eye opening session for us. It's a negation absence, perception of absence, and reversibility by Professor Smita Sarkar, Smita ma'am. So we thank all the speakers, and we really would have been happier to meet you in person and interact with you and also give these mementos in actuality. So I would like to invite anyone from our audience who is interested to share any feedback or opinion regarding the program. Anyone? We have very few audience left now, so maybe I can ask someone, maybe Vicky.
Hello.
Yeah, so Vicky is a young PhD student. It might be might be many things are new to him, but yeah, Vicky, please go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Yeah, ma'am, it was like everything you already said about everything. Uh, you already had the feedback from me. So it was really amazing webinar series. I had a lot of things from all the speakers and also interacted with some new faces. So it's for really great. Thank you.
Okay, so with this, I thank everyone, all the participants who have been joining us for the last 4 weeks. And let us go.
Kavalika, I have a last word, last word
Yeah,
from the least.
okay.
I, you know, as senior to you and to others, I also, how the things were done, I know. So I also thank the CI members, Cellular India members, in particular, Kamulika and Supriti, who actually took most of the responsibility to contacting as well as doing all those things. So it is also, thanks to you, Supriti and Kamulika, who
Thank you so
And
actually
much.
I
very
thank
confident.
Subrata also for designing
Yeah,
everything and
yeah.
creating all the posters. At the last
Subrata
moment,
also.
also he kept on working. So it's a kind of joint program as it should be.
Yeah.
Yes, it is
Mm,
always on behalf of Cellular Automata, the team.
uh,
Exactly. Okay, so with this, can I conclude?
yeah, please.
Yes,
Mm.
yes, come on.
Yeah, so let us uh, conclude today the ongoing webinar series Understanding Reversibility Edward Fredkin Memorial Lectures now. So if anyone here is not part of CI, you can feel free to join us and hope to see you next very soon in the next event. So goodbye and have a good night and good weekend ahead.